Rocco?
Yes, sir.
Well, it was a great win. First thing that was really impressive to me was Card March, and to see our fans and all the support they gave our players was unbelievable. Never seen anything like that before, and really appreciate all their support. Really proud of our football team. We thought it would be a real battle, and we were going to have to work extremely hard. Obviously, we made some mistakes on offense and on special teams. I thought the defense really did a great job all night long, particularly on third down. But we found a way to win the game, and we grinded it out in the fourth quarter. It's a great way to win a game, is to be able to take the ball and drive it for 15 plays in about 8 minutes and take most of the time off the clock. So I'm just proud of our players. I think they did a great job in their preparation. Like I said when I first got here, this team has a great attitude and really has a good work ethic, and I'm just proud to coach them.
Your thoughts on the defense tonight, Coach?
I thought, first of all, our defensive staff had a great plan going in, and really worked hard at it, got our players to understand, what we were going to see and what they were going to do with their stack sets, and which took a lot of work, but they had a great plan and they played really fast. I think that's the thing that I really noticed, was how fast our defense was playing. We tackled well, and we got a lot of guys to the ball. I thought our crowd helped us a lot on third down. We were able to, get after the quarterback and get off the field on third down.
Coach, what kind of boost was Lamb, especially with that kickoff return right after?
It was huge. That was a huge play for us. We're sitting right there, and he's able to get it and take it to the house. And he's a guy that his speed shows up every day in practice. And I think we just got to find a way to get him the ball and get him involved in our offense as well as special teams, because he's coming off an injury. We didn't get to see him a lot in spring, but he keeps getting better every day in practice.
How big was Sample's pick there? They're driving down the field and they score there. It's still a game. That pretty much.
Yeah, I thought it was huge. I think it started by being able to pressure the quarterback a little bit, and James did a really nice job playing the ball in the air. It was great to see him out there and competing, and we got him in here late in the summer. He did a great job the minute he arrived here of really working hard to know the defense, very mature, really understands that this was his chance to get back involved in the game of football, and he did a great job with it. I was also really proud of Pio. Pio came in and played a lot for us and really did a great job, as well as everybody else on the defense.
Coach Bobby, you had twice. They had the ball at the 15 and at the 8, and they got 3 points out of it.
Big part. That's as big as it gets in the game. The first one, we got the turnover. Obviously, we would have liked the touchdown. That would have been nice, but we got the turnover, and that was huge. And then when we turned it over again, our defense did a great job holding them to a field goal, which allowed us to maintain, the lead, get some momentum. And I thought our offense responded well. We got the ball back in good field position, and we were able to respond and finally get it in the end zone.
How would you grade Will's performance overall?
I thought he did a good job. He had a really nice drive there in the first quarter where we executed, went right down and scored. He had a couple mistakes, not taking care of the football, and you always wonder, well, should we have hit him in practice? It's been about 3 years now since he's been hit. And we need to get him to get the ball against his body and keep his elbows in and not carry it the way he did when they pressured him. One of them, they kind of got us with a call. They had an unblocked guy. But you still got to get the ball against your body and protect it. So he's going to learn from that. But you talk about poise and competitive spirit and the way he came out and played after those mistakes. I'm very proud of him.
What made your rush defense so effective?
I just think that we did a good job of being gap sound and our guys using their hands and getting off blocks. I like the way our linebackers played coming downhill, and our secondary was involved and got where they needed to be. So really the team effort, everybody on defense did their responsibility and their job to help stop the run.
Coach Dominic, 33 carries. Is that number too high, or is that right about where you want it to be?
It was right where we wanted to be tonight. And he's a little worn out. He really played well for us. Really grinded. You know, he came to me and said, keep giving me the ball, coach, and I'll find a way to get it in the end zone. And I respect that, and he certainly did. He's tough, and he's big and physical, and you know, we need to get other guys involved. It's always hard to do that in the first game with so much at stake. I was actually talking to the TV crew yesterday and said, you know, after my first game here the last time, Michael Bush was really mad at me that he didn't get involved more in that first game. But I made sure the second game that he got over that right away.
What was at stake?
Say that again?
What was at stake? You said there was so much at stake. What do you...
Just a big, you know, national televised game. A lot of recruits watching it, a lot of recruits that were both recruiting. A conference game. So it's a great opener. You know, it's one that we like playing because it means a lot all winter long and summer long on how you prepare.
Bobby,
the
along those-
93-yard drive early and then the drive at the end, how much of those kind of hallmarks of what you like to do?
Yeah, I really liked the one early. I thought that Will did a nice job of understanding what they were doing, made a couple really, really good throws. We were able to get Gerald involved, and Eli did a really nice job on it. And then the one late, to be able to finish the game like that, you know, we always talk to our offensive line about run to win. In fact, we have a period on Thursday practices, that's what we call it. And so Coach K was on the sideline in the fourth quarter, all, you know, talking about run to win, and it was great to do that. But also, we threw some play action passes in there that Will executed perfectly. You know, I think 3 for 3 on the play action pass as you're running the ball, and the last one for a touchdown. So I thought it was a great group effort.
First game you coached here in 8 years, what was the biggest difference you've seen, and did you hear the fans chanting your name with like a minute and a half to go?
I did, yeah, I heard it. But I think the biggest difference was Card March and just the excitement, and obviously the stadium's bigger, fuller. But it was so exciting. You know, I probably was more nervous for this game than any game I've ever coached. Haven't slept a lot lately, but it was so exciting once we got to the stadium, and then to watch our players go out there and play the way they did.
To keep Duke Johnson scoreless, is that just a testament to what the defense was able to do?
I think so. You know, like I said, I thought our defensive staff had a great plan. I think our players really did a nice job of understanding the plan and being gap sound and tackling well. You know, you always worry about how you're going to tackle in the first game, but they went out and tackled really well, and we didn't give them a lot of room. You know, that was the big thing, is he didn't get a lot of space. He had that one, you know, big run. I can't remember what quarter it was, but when they actually drove the ball down there. But other than that, you know, we didn't give them a lot of space.
One more
You guys
question.
had some chances to get frustrated, and you hope they don't happen, but you know mistakes will. Did you like the way they kept their composure through the game, and what was the demeanor on the
I
sideline?
did, you know, I thought that we kept telling them that, you know, we got to quit hurting ourselves. We made some bad mistakes, you know, like running the kickoff out the very first time, fielding a punt inside the 10-yard line. We got a couple stupid penalties. So it was all about, at halftime, it was all about, hey, let's keep our poise, let's do what we're coached to do, and keep playing hard, because we were playing hard, but we were hurting ourselves. And one of the things I truly believe in, that before you can beat the team you play, you got to not beat yourself, and we quit doing that, particularly in the fourth quarter.
One more coach.
Bobby, you may have alluded a little bit to this before, but about a lot at stake. The first game in the ACC, how much did that mean to win that? Special
Well, I think
significance?
I think it's awesome, and also I think that it's, you know, to see our players come out here and compete and win against a really good football team. I think they came in to play. You know, I don't think it was easy for us to play the same team that they played in the bowl game last year and got after. You know, maybe that's what made me so nervous. But our players did a great job, and to win our opener in the ACC is a great way to get started. You know, now we got a short week, we got to get ready for Saturday, and then we have to go on the road.
All right, coach.
Thank you very much.